Good morning, Reno+Sparks Chamber of Commerce. My name is Wendy Stolyarov and I'm a candidate for Sparks City Council, Ward 1. I'm running for Sparks City Council to fight for housing, workers, and equality in the city that I love. This morning I'm standing here in beautiful Stolyarov Park next to Lincoln Park Elementary School, and this is just one example of what our city does for our residents. Parks and Rec is a big part of what we do. As a city council person, we also make sure that our first responders, fire and police, are taken care of and make serious policy and planning decisions for the city of Sparks. As somebody with a policy background and a passion for making sure that our most vulnerable are taken care of, I am super excited to work on Sparks City Council to make sure that our most vulnerable are cared for and that working families have a fair shot in the city of Sparks. I'm working to fight for affordable housing, workers' rights, and equality here in the city of Sparks. Affordable housing is my biggest priority. As I'm sure you've noticed, the cost of housing has gone up almost 50% over the last 5 years. And here in the city of Sparks, we've been hit particularly hard. In fact, East Sparks has the highest rent in the region. We need to do better for our residents. This is a working class community, and ensuring that we're providing affordable housing for our residents through a mixture of inclusionary zoning, zoning reform, and a library of pre-permitted fast approval plans would go a long way to ensuring that we have affordable housing for all our residents. My second piece is workers' rights. I've been endorsed by Sparks Fire, and a big part of that is because I fight consistently for workers. Now, what that means is ensuring that people get a fair wage for a fair day's work, and ensuring that, for example, our Sparks Fire Department has the resources they need to protect our community and come home safely at the end of the day. We need to ensure that our infrastructure for our fire department allows them to take care of our city effectively. The third piece for me is equality, and this one is personal because if elected, I would be the first LGBT council person in the city of Sparks. Sparks actually has, according to the Human Rights Campaign, the second lowest municipal equality index in the state of Nevada. Only Mesquite is lower. I believe we can and must do better as a city to ensure that everyone feels comfortable and welcome here. Now, your third question is how I would deal with a budget deficit in the city of Sparks given the coronavirus pandemic that we've been facing. This is a long-term problem that we're going to be facing for the next several years, and any solution can't solely be based on our municipal decisions. We're going to have to work with our partners at a state and federal level to ensure that our cities remain funded. While we have received funds from the federal government to provide some rental assistance in the city of Sparks, I believe we need to do more to ensure a sustainable stream of funding for our city government. This is probably going to mean working on property tax reform at the state level, and I have a lot of excellent relationships with people in the Assembly and State Senate and would be very happy to go work on behalf of the city of Sparks to ensure that our city remains funded. Now, I've always said that our funding reflects our priorities, and what we choose to budget for reflects our priorities. So when it comes to those difficult budget decisions, my priorities are always going to be with those most vulnerable and those essential services that we most need to provide in the city. So whether that's making sure that our seniors have the resources they need, or making sure that our fire and police have the resources they need to protect our city and take care of business here, or to make sure that our fast-tracked business permitting process remains how it is here in the city of Sparks and that we're taking care of those small businesses, all of that is what I would prioritize on City Council. If you'd like to get in touch with me, my website is wendy4sparks.com. My email is wendy@wendy4sparks.com. And you can always call or text me at my cell phone, 775-247-4390. I am so excited to work with you and our small business community going forward. Please never hesitate to reach out. I am here as a resource for you and our small business community. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and have a fantastic day.